behind the scenes. In my rock.
All right, let me make sure I got everything off the table here.
No sponsors. Are we sponsored by Raw?
No. They got to send it back. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor. Bring that mic a little bit closer to you. Or like just, just as long as you're pointing, going into here, we're good to go. All right. I'm good.
Finally.
Let's have a conversation.
I'm so excited.
Yes. Me too. I'm super excited.
I've been waiting a long time.
Yeah, so you've been watching.
I have been watching.
You know, it's good, like the conversation that we were having even off camera.
I know.
You're saying, giving us some praise, saying that We Love Hip Hop Network is like one of the networks out there.
Absolutely.
And part of the reason I feel that happens, and I appreciate that, is because we're out here putting out content regularly, daily, right? And this is something that I also look for in the artists who I'm trying to get interviews with, right? There's a lot of artists in the city. Yeah,
I was always curious as to how you picked who you were like going to go with.
Yeah. It's based on people who are putting in work and developing their own buzz.
Yeah.
And then we see that and we're like, yo, how could we get a part of this of this movement going on?
Yeah, and working together.
Yeah. Right? So it's not necessarily a thing of us saying, you know what, we're trying to put on artists, because I don't feel like we're in a position to put on anybody. Right? We're still building ourselves.
Yeah.
So when I see work ethic, I'm like, that's who I want to interview.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
I like that.
Which brings me to who I have sitting with me right now.
Hello.
Right? So for the people who are in the listening audience who are not seeing on YouTube, right? With no further ado, we have Raxx in the motherfucking building.
Wet swish black, you get the bag in, you fumble it, and when I get the bag, I flip it, then I double it. So you haters wanna come at me and say I can't rap, then the white.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
And I really appreciate you coming through.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Like, I honestly have been waiting a year for this.
A year. So okay, how long have you been putting out music as?
Professionally, probably like a year and a half, but it happened very quickly.
Okay.
Because like I was like with friends and stuff, and I was doing it for friends and not taking it seriously, like drunk at parties, freestyling for people. And I did it at an event once, and people just went buck. So that kind of gave me the confidence to go and see what would happen if I put it online. I put a video out on my Facebook.
I got this friend and she's sweeter than honey. Only problem is she costs a lot of money. The kind of friend there to make you feel ugly. It ain't a joke and not even funny.
And this is before like my Instagram fame and everything like that. And it went viral there. So that kind of gave me the push to kind of take it and market myself. And
so stop for a second. The video that you put on your Facebook, what was it? Just like you just freestyling?
Freestyling, just fun, like whatever.
And it just took off.
And it took off. And it was, I'll show you the video after. And it took off. So then that gave me a little bit more drive to do something with it.
Yeah.
And then, so then I made my Facebook page, changed it, figured out Raxx is going to be what I'm going to be called.
Okay.
And kind of started from there. Then putting out, like, working with people in the city, like, figuring out music stuff.
Right.
And then I got put on by Six Buzz. They put out a freestyle video. Do you remember the I'm So Toronto challenge?
Yes.
What you really from? We from the north. I got it tatted on my side. Hey, shot clear, feeling the vibe, so let's ride. I'm so Toronto, Drake, Henry on a speed dial.
That was not that long ago.
Yeah, well, that was the thing that like skyrocketed.
Okay.
Me, I think. Yeah.
So, how did Six Buzz find you?
Because of that video. So I put it on my Instagram, and then it just blew up with all the Instagram pages in Toronto.
Oh.
And then Six Buzz was like, how does this white girl have bars like this?
Yeah.
So they posted me, and then that's when everyone's like, who is this girl in Toronto?
Yeah.
And then it's been, then everyone started coming in. And I really started to build my team. And once my team started to get built, that's when the motion started to come really together. And it's been a wild ride.
That's crazy. That's like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's only getting bigger. We're getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day.
So you kind of glossed over, like, I came up with the name Raxx, and like, how did you do that?
Did you see my album cover? Well, it got reported, but did you see it before it got reported?
So I know I was going through the Rated R album. Are we talking about that album or an album before that?
Yeah. No, I didn't have. This is my first album.
That's your first album?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're the only one to hear it. Well, besides her.
Yeah, because that's not out.
It's not out yet because of distribution issues.
Tell me about that. Before we even get into anything.
I'm really frustrated. So DistroKid, I ended up making. You listened to the album, right?
I did.
The first
and it's
song.
Dope. It's very dope.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So the first song, we made that 3 days before we put our distribution out.
Right.
And I think that we put it in a little bit late, but still, they told me that it was going to be out for the 20th, and nothing. It's still not out. And I haven't heard anything. But then even there's other artists right now that say DistroKid is screwing their releases.
So you're talking about DistroKid, the digital distribution platform that people can go on to,
independent artists, because I'm not signed, right? So independent artists.
So equivalent to like a TuneCore or something like that.
Yes, exactly. It's TuneCore's biggest competition.
Yeah.
So I heard rumor is that a lot of artists are leaving TuneCore to go to Distro.
Okay.
And they're over capacity right now, so that's probably why it's getting delayed, and that's why other artists are telling me that. So I'm trying to stay as calm as I can and just be patient.
But you pay for that.
You pay for that, yeah. And I pay extra because I wanted that special release, and I didn't even get my special release.
That's fucked up.
I know. I'm gonna move more to Untitled Masters now, I think. A lot of artists have recommended that, so I think I'm gonna move more towards there. I did put my album out on that as well, and I'm gonna see which one gets out first.
Yeah. So even before we get into because it's very interesting that you even put together a full album already. Okay, because there's a lot of artists that are out here saying that they're artists or saying that they're rappers, and they haven't put together a full body of work, and you've been doing this shit for a while. Yeah. Right. And I'm just seeing you relatively not that long ago popping up on the scene, and you already got an album in the tuck.
Yeah.
Right.
I got another one coming in the fall too.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
So I want to ask other questions, but you're bringing questions to my mind.
You can ask me anything you want. Trust me. Nothing is off limits. And that's my branding is. You can ask me whatever you want.
So based on what you just mentioned now, how much songs do you have in the tuck?
A lot.
How often are you going to the studio?
I write every day.
But do you record yourself? Or are you in?
No, and that's going back to my team. I have a really, really good team. Shout out Loft Studio.
Okay.
Shout out Mills. Mills is my producer. He's the next up and coming big producer in Toronto. I really believe that. As well as another producer called Quayscod.
Okay.
You should hear his stuff. It's amazing. As well as Ricky Bobby, and Ricky Bobby is someone who worked with Jazz Cartier. So they're all kind of my backup guys, my brothers.
Yeah.
So they're really, really helping, and we have our private studio that we're working out of.
That's fucking wicked.
Yeah, I have people that believe in me that much that we've been for this album, we've been working on it for the past almost year, and they've just put so much time and effort, and I really I'm always going to be grateful for those guys. They're Mills is my 40, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Big up to the boy 40.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out. Hopefully I'll work with him one day soon.
Yeah. So what would you call your music? Would you call it what I call it from when I'm looking from the outside, just from the few videos?
This is so exciting for me because you're one of the first people that I get to talk to about it and actually hear your opinion, and your opinion matters so much because you hear so much music. Yeah. So I'd love to hear what you.
Well, I was going through your album rated R, right? I look at it as and then I just from the few videos that I see on YouTube, I'm X-rated rap.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So is that what you would categorize it if you were to categorize it?
No, yes and no. The thing is with it, I want it to be very woman empowering. I want it to be women can talk about sex, women can talk about fucking, we can talk about our preference as to what we like in the bedroom and not be categorized as a hoe or a slut or a thought. And with this album, I have a lot of stripper friends. I have a lot of friends in the industry. And I see behind the scenes of it, and I know their struggles that they're going through. Yeah. So I want to empower those women to know that it's get your bag, and be comfortable being able to talk about it and not be shy about it. Everyone has sex. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't for sex. So stop being so sensitive. The world is so sensitive, and that going back to why my album cover got reported, because the world is sensitive. There's nothing inappropriate about it. Maybe a little bit.
No, I feel like I've kind of seen that image before.
Yeah, Little Kim.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't see any nudity in it.
No, it was an artistic thing, and the reason why I'm called Raxx is because of my boobs. So, yeah. Right?
You know, my brain was going to, she must be just talking about making a bunch of Raxx, unless it's a double entendre.
No. What's that?
Well, like something that has a double meaning.
So that's the thing. It has a meaning of everything. So I have a bar that's like, I got Raxx in the front, I got Raxx in the back, I got Raxx in the bank, shorty, what you drank? So, and that's my album cover is I'm doing this, and I have $500,000 worth of jewelry on.
Yeah.
So Raxx money, Raxx boobs. I am very in depth with my artistry. Like I'm a Pisces, so I'm always thinking about things, and I'm very much like, you know how like Wu-Tang is very big with numbers and stuff like that. Very big with numbers.
Okay.
And that's why my album was supposed to be released on the 20th, 2020. Because I want like that number, numerology.
Yeah. So you think it's thrown off the vibe now that the numbers are?
No, because I've since then, like I've seen. Like, do you ever see like triple numbers? Do you believe in that?
Like 333.
333, 222.
Yeah.
They're called angel numbers.
Okay.
My dad passed away when I was 8. So whenever I see numbers like that, I believe that's kind of like his messages. And like when I'm going through transitions in life, I see these numbers.
Right.
So since then, me as well as my team have seen these numbers everywhere. So I think that it's just like just telling me, and they're telling me to just calm down. Everything's gonna fall into place.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be as calm as possible.
Well, I really hope to see that album out because
it's dropping. It's just in transit. It's just the day that it comes out.
It'll probably be out by the time this is out.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. I think within the next 2 weeks it'll be out. If not, we have a big problem.
Yeah.
But I think that it'll be out, and if it's not, we'll see. I'll go on SoundCloud and release it on SoundCloud. I don't care.
I feel there's grounds to sue if it's not out.
Oh yeah, exactly. Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Pussy Riot.
Artists from the city, ice on my neck, got every bitch chilly. Hey Wayne, you know I'm coming for that milli. These rappers.
The video.
Yes.
Okay, I was taking in the video, and does that have anything to do with the Russian feminist group?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, thank you for getting that. Hey. See, and you're a music guy, and that's why I fuck with you. So, yes, there's a feminist group in Russia called Pussy Riot. There's 11 females.
And they wear ski masks.
And they're very anti, like, hate and everything towards women. And in Russia, they suffer so much with politics and everything. And they're like being gay, sexuality, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I took that kind of message that they have, and I just want to take that into music and just be like, this year is the year for females. Like, we are coming hard. Look at Baby Grime. Look at Cocanina. Look at Nana Goody. Look at Nanu. We're all fucking coming this year. Yeah. And Drake wants to sign a female this year. He said that. So I think Pussy Riot is like the message of this year. We're here. The riot is here.
Yeah.
We're coming in hot.
Have they reached out, the Pussy Riot, the Russian group?
No, there's another artist that has a tour right now called Pussy Riot. Some of her publicists reached out to me, and they're saying that now they're playing that song on the tour.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I forget the artist's name. It's in my phone.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. So hopefully, like, that's the goal. It's only been out for 3 days, and we're already almost at 13,000 views.
I think it's past that. Yeah. It's past that. It's going. It's going.
And and all it takes is one. It's that one lottery ticket.
Yeah.
It's that one lottery ticket.
No, you got a hot one on your hand.
Thank you.
Were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, going back to the number thing, I released Pussy Riot on the 18th because it's 18th of February, 18/2. That's 2020.
Wow.
See? Oh. Shout out.
See? It's a sign. The bells are ringing.
Oh, there it goes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So tell me about Collingwood.
How'd you know about Collingwood?
I'm a research guy.
How do you know about Collingwood? Okay, shout out.
We're doing our research.
You
right
do.
Here. Yeah. So you grew up in Collingwood.
I did. So, Blue Mountain, we'll say.
Where?
Blue Mountain, which is Collingwood.
So what was that experience like growing up?
The best. And I am so grateful that I got that childhood, because there's a lot of people that weren't as blessed as I was. My mom was a single mother raising me, and she did everything in her power to give us, me and my sister, a good life. Okay. So I grew up snowboarding, and I was a really, really big snowboarder, and that was actually supposed to be my career, but I broke my back.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was 19. So that totally set a new track, and I was lost for a really, really long time. I didn't know what was my life's purpose. I was so depressed, I didn't know. And it took 10 years to figure out that music was was where I'm supposed to be, music and film.
That's crazy. So can we stop there for a second? Yeah, because that's fucking interesting as fuck to me, right? You're snowboarding, and then you break your back.
Yeah, my L2 and 3.
Take us to that moment there, please.
Yeah.
If you
No, totally. Nothing's off limits with you guys. I'm comfortable with you guys. I was in Whistler and I was training for some big things. And I just was with friends. We were smoking, being stupid. I didn't even have a helmet on.
Right.
And I went over a big jump. I was with my boy and I landed really bad. I landed flat. So my spine compressed and 2 of my vertebrae broke. And my wrist. And then I had a brain thing too. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So how long was the recovery?
I was in a brace for 6 months.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So while you're in recovery mode and you're in a brace, you're probably laid up, not moving around.
Yeah, and that's another thing. My doctor said, write poetry. And that's where it all stemmed from, rapping. I didn't rap until a couple years ago, but the poetry was such a big thing. I always wrote words and rhymes and stuff to help get through depression and all that. It's like an
outlet, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Huge outlet.
Yeah. So then what got you towards the point now that you started getting into rapping then?
I don't
actually start. Let me not get there.
Yeah.
Let's put that on the Pinterest board for a second. Okay. When did you decide to come to Toronto?
That was about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 years ago I moved here to pursue the arts, photography and film and stuff, because that's what my career is film.
Yeah.
I do feature films and commercials and music video and stuff. And that's another thing that helps me in my music career, because I work with Pop Rock, which is Director Raxx and stuff, so I have major connections in film, and that's why... Oh.
Stop there for a second.
I have an interesting story. How much time we got?
No, we got all the time.
We got all the time.
It's a daytime thing. We got time.
We can have different.
So Pop Rock, Director X.
Yes.
Go. What's that?
He's my executive producer at Pop Rock.
Pop Rock. What is that?
It's a production company from Toronto. So they do Drake's videos, everyone, Nav's videos, everyone.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Weekend and stuff. Yeah. They're great. So I'm an assistant director, so they bring me out and stuff on jobs. So
that's
shout
dope.
out Pop Rock.
So then it's obvious that you take that same vision and you're putting it into your music videos.
Exactly, and it's helped me so much in meeting the best videographers in Toronto, meeting the best producers, people that can help me in connections. It's helped my career outstandingly. Crazy.
Yeah. That's dope. So, have you worked directly with X in any way?
No, he hasn't done any jobs that I've done. His name's been on our call sheet, but not.
Right.
We've never really crossed paths. We've talked on Instagram, and he knows who I am. But hopefully the dream is to have him do a video one day.
You're in a great position right now.
And you know what I did? I said that to him. I said it on a comment. I was like, "You're gonna direct one of my videos one day," and he liked it. So.
Well, I would say it would be something that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You manifest it and it comes true.
Yeah, words become things, you know? And even with I see you in pictures with Coconina and stuff like that.
Sure.
Are you involved with the Abstract Learning Institute in any way?
No, they've reached out to me and stuff. Right now it's just I'm kind of in the position where I have my team and everything. I absolutely want to, kind of go and work with them maybe in the future. I think that they have their artists that they're working with right now, and they're kind of focusing on them, and they're doing great things for Coconina. She has a great team behind her.
Yeah.
So I respect that, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes or anything. So I'm watching what she's doing, and it's good.
Let's go back a little bit. When you first got to Toronto, what was it first like? Was it a culture shock from Collingwood to Toronto?
Yes and no. My ex-boyfriend was a big DJ, so we always came down here a lot, every weekend. And all my friends are down here and everything, so it wasn't a big culture shock, but sometimes it's you go back to Collingwood and you really realize what you had when you were there, and it's so quiet and everything, and that's when you really realize. But Toronto is my home. I breathe, live in Toronto. It's the sixth.
Yeah. You know, I look with what you're doing with your movement, right? And I know, even though you're getting a lot of attention really quickly, right? It's really not. It must not be easy. Right? As a white rapper.
Yeah.
Right?
White female rapper.
So my first question even on that is, do you get white rapper backlash? Do you know what I mean by that, though?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, like, I stopped reading comments because I think that is a good thing for your, like, mental health, is not to read the comments because they get to you.
These are facts.
So I stopped reading it, but, like, not as much as you would think now, because people respect me now. In the beginning, a little bit. But it works to my advantage as well, too, because they're like, oh, shit, she can rap. And she's, like, I don't look like your rapper, right?
Right.
So it works to my advantage as well. I think that it works more in my advantage than disadvantage. But I have had incidences where people are like, you know, don't take me seriously.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, let's hear this, right? Because that's the automatic thing that happens, and it's just what it is, right? When we see white rappers, we're like, okay, what you got?
Yeah.
And then when it's good, it's like, all right.
You got to prove yourself a little bit more.
Exactly. It brings me to even, I think about Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
Do you think that she set it back a little bit for white rappers or white female rappers?
See, the thing is, like, OG Iggy was sick.
Okay.
Like, before she got sold out, you know? But that's the music industry.
So is Fancy the sellout point?
Yes.
Or are we talking about pre-Fancy?
No, I think Fancy was the sellout point.
Okay, because I'm not really familiar, but I know Fancy.
I couldn't name 3 Iggy Azalea songs, but I mean, yeah, like, I think Fancy was the one, and that like, it was a big track, but yeah, I don't know. She's got her own thing going on, and I don't hate.
Because my high brain sometimes I'm like, y'all are probably like trying to do your thing,
yeah.
And then here she comes, just acting a fool, right? With fried chicken on her ass and doing all kind of dumb shit.
There's so many there's so many artists. We could name 3 right now. I'm not going to, but we can name 3 right now that, you know, that's what they use.
What, cloud chasing?
Yeah.
But it's not the cloud chasing alone. It's like, I felt like with the backlash that she was getting for, like, lashing out, and for a white rapper, especially as a woman, you're like, fuck, you're going to make it harder for us now when we start rapping and be like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's, everyone, like, usually brings up Iggy with me. They're always like, you have long blonde hair, but, like, I would like people to be like, oh, you're like Eve, you're like Little Kim, you're like this. But I want to bring that old school feel back. And track 2, if you heard it with the Stitch track.
Yeah. Y'all both went in on that, too.
Yeah. It feels so good to be back. I tell her relax, for saying I changed. I'm in trouble because they struggling to make it the same.
Yeah.
It's my favorite, one of my favorite tracks in the album.
Keep going.
But that I want that old school with new school vibe, like lyricism, but with that, like, Post Malone Travis feel, right? And that's my sound, and that's what we really figured out with this album, was figuring out my sound and having a new Toronto sound come into the mix. Yeah. And that's what I really want. Like, I want people to listen to it, hear that first track and be like, yo, like, what is this? Where'd this come from? Where's she from?
Yeah.
Right? Because a lot of the set music right now in Toronto sounds the same.
This is true. So, like, Eve and Lil Kim and them, is that who you were listening to when you were young?
Yes. And Mobb Deep, all them, all that hard New York, like, rap. And you know what's funny, going back to the poetry thing and what kind of was the turning point for my rap? Young M.A. was a big turning point. Like, hearing her, she's a lesbian rapper. I'm bisexual. Hearing how she speaks, her tone in her voice just inspired me so much. So then I started rapping her songs. Okay. And, like, really working on my flow. And then that's when I looked at my poetry, I was like, I'm just going to try this. And then started rapping my poetry and working on my flow. And
that's
now
dope.
Look where we are today.
Yeah, shout out to MMA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big shout out.
Yeah.
She's the best. Hard. She goes hard. And she is, like, I consider her one of the best female rappers out there. Everyone says Nicki and Cardi and No. Listen to the words she says. They're insane.
And she's in the pocket, too.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And she grew up hard.
Yeah. Let's stay on female rappers for a second, okay? The game, I'm going to paraphrase a bar. The game changed since they took Chromazz chain.
About to change up this game like them boys did when they snatched up Chromazz chain. Yeah, chick, I said your name.
Or something like that.
There it is. What I tell you.
You know what's coming. So you got Chroma Smoke?
Bitch, I'm not hungry. I just ate. Matter of fact, tell the waiter, bring another steak. I'm a thick chick, and you can't relate. I'm serving up bars, you got nothing on your plate.
Did you not see all that?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I
there's so much stuff that comes through my
This was a while ago. So when
I'm going off. I'll play you something. Okay, I'll play you something quick, fast.
I want to hear it.
My name's Raxx. R-A-X-X.
You killed this too.
Where is this from?
At 3 a.m.
It's from one of your songs.
Yeah. That's the free. Yeah. So I should have said the ting. Riding shotgun in the Royce, rolling down Queen. Raxx, about to change up this game, like them boys did when they snatched up Chromazz chain.
Okay,
yeah,
so stop
bitch.
Okay, so
this is always brought up. It's always brought up.
Okay, so bring it up. Let's talk about it, and then we'll get it off the table.
And this is the last time. We Love Hip Hop is the last time that I'm fucking talking about this girl.
Okay, so how did this start?
It started with 6ixBuzz. So my first post with 6ixBuzz was the one where they posted me freestyling.
Yes.
And she came in the comments and said, "I'm gonna eat this bitch's food." Wow, right? Wow. So I'm just like, no, you're not gonna eat my. And I am a rapper and an entertainer, so I'm like, no, you're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so if you're gonna eat my food, rap about it. Mm-hmm. And so she went around to all these people and started talking, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm giving you 48 hours. That's your time limit. That's hip hop rules. Here's your 48 hours. Let's go.
Yeah.
You were in the studio with Killy when you called me out, so let's go.
Yeah.
And nothing. So then I waited my 48 hours. Didn't hear anything. I was like, okay. I called my boy. I'm like, I'm coming to the studio today. He's like, okay. Get to the studio, slept on studio, shout out. Mm-hmm. Recorded a track and released it, and that was it. Finished it.
And sent it off.
Sent it off. So, yeah, and then she sits there and says that she doesn't want to start drama with people, blah, blah, blah. She's not going to put glow on us, but she starts the drama.
Right.
She wants us to react. She does it to every single female artist in Toronto because that's her thing. And I've realized that. So 2020, I'm like, I'm not going to let bitches get under my skin.
Right.
Like, I support every single girl in this city, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I know how hard it is in this game.
Yeah.
And for someone that doesn't even know me to come in and talk shit to me, like, on a social platform, on a moment that's a big moment for me, it just was, it was silly. Like, and so but now, I've dropped it. I don't feel no way about her.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And she's threatened. She's threatened by me. And that's the most satisfying thing, that I know that she's threatened by me. So. Can
you all see some kind of resolution in the future where we can get a track together?
Me and her? Absolutely. Yeah. I want to get a bag, and that's end of discussion. And even with this beef, I tried to set up a battle with her with all the Instagram pages. People wanted to pay for that. Yeah. And nothing. Well, She's scared.
We're doing the Respect the Process challenge right now. You know what I'm saying? That's like where we take two different artists and we put them up head to head on our Instagram page. So.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing too. It's like, it's just like, it's funny, like this whole, everyone puts up everyone against it. We're totally two different people. Yeah. And we're totally two different sounds, everything like that. And she just doesn't want to see other people win. I want to see people win. Yeah. I want to see all of my team win, and all the females, and that's why, like, with Coconina's video, when Goody and I were there and she asked us to come out, we're like, hell yeah, I want to support you.
You know, I see it a lot in this hip hop game. It's not just a Canadian thing. I see it with Cardi B and Nicki. Yeah. Right? Do you think that the industry kind of puts women up against each other, like the media pages, different things like that?
Yeah. It's always a competition. It's always who's better, blah, blah, blah. And it's the biggest eye roll in this game. Like, in the beginning, it always affected me, and I always compared myself to everyone else, and how am I going to be as good as this person? Like, and I always, like, That was always in my head. And then I like woke up one day and I'm like, why? Like, why am I comparing myself to people? Because there's people comparing themselves to me too, right? And I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
So now I'm just kind of focusing on not doing all this funny shit. Let's focus on making the videos, making the albums, promoting, doing good things. Instead of doing silly, funny shit that people remember you for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I want a legacy. Like, I want to be the next, like, female Drake out of this city. You know what I'm saying? I want to put it on us on the map. And there's so many people. Havana Mighty, killer. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
That's alumni right there. Havana Mighty,
I look up to her. And the fact that my name is in the same paragraph as her, like, blows my mind.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. Like, oh.
Well, you rap, right? Like, you go and you do different things on the album, right? Later. So I'm hearing the diversity, but when it's time to get to these bars, especially getting with guys like Young Stitch on the song, he's a rapper.
He's a rapper. He is the best lyricist rapper in Toronto. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He can write, and he will go and be on anyone's track. He'll be like, you'd be like, you want a feature? He'll be like, yep, no problem. I'll get your verse soon. Yeah. Like, he's not scared, and that's like, I respect that so much as an artist, because so many artists in Toronto are like, you try and get a feature with them, and like, oh, like, this is the price, like, no, like, fuck that, like, let's work together, like, it's art. Yeah. Like, come on.
So, I even watch your social media growth, right? And it's growing fast.
It's growing fast.
Right? So tell us about the importance of social media to you.
Huge importance. And that's the thing with clout too, is like, you gotta pick and choose your battles and what you do, you know?
Talk about it.
And it's so hard to, like, because there's so many like media things that I'm like, oh, I could totally do this, but I think about the repercussions and I'm like, is it worth it? Yeah. You know? But shout out straight to the Six. Like, I work very, very much heavily with them. And I think that is the next up and coming big page in Toronto. Like, they put out really good content and like news and like, that's my favorite page in Toronto right now, as well as Keep Six Lives. Sick page. Six Buzz. I'll always like have love for Six Buzz, as much as like there is, you know, the politics with it. But. Yeah.
Even with social media, to stay on that for a second, like, as a woman, I'm sure it gets crazy.
But like the DMs?
Yeah.
Did you see what I did with my album though?
No, talk.
So I got reported. My album is a picture of me doing this in my boobs. Right. It says Rated R, Raxx. I got reported by some haters, because obviously it was haters. Because I've seen a lot worse in social media. Yeah. And they kept reporting me. So I'm like, fuck this. So I posted a photo and I was like, if anybody wants to see the raw version of this, share, like, comment, post to your story and to your wall, and I will send you a personal photo of my tits. And I did it, and do you know how many people reposted and shared that shit? That's the smartest marketing shit I've ever done. Boom. Don't ever steal that. That's my shit.
It's done already. You already did it.
We done it. Yeah. Next thing I'm gonna do is go on Tinder and send my video to every fucking guy on Tinder I match with.
Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, man. So you're a marketing person. You're very aware of marketing.
Murder Beats said that music is 80% business, 20% talent, and that is so true. So true. And that's gotten to this last couple months that I've really figured that out.
That's fucking dope. I'm really glad that you wrapped your mind around that concept, because a lot of people think that, you know, just making the song and just showing up is enough. Yeah. Right? And
they think that they deserve it. Like, you put a song out, you deserve it. No. You gotta put in bare work and bare work, bare money to this shit. Yeah. With the risk of it not coming back. Like, I have thousands of dollars invested into this. Might not come back. Yeah, I have to take that risk, but I believe in me and my music and my team so much that I'm going to take that risk. Yeah,
these are the things that are just taking you to the steps along the way.
Yeah, right? And also going back to that is artists will put out an album, drop one album, and just give up because they're like, oh, this didn't pop. Why am I going to do it? Fuck that. Me and my team are in the studio still now working on the next one. Yeah. You always got to be thinking, and that's what Drake says, you always got to be thinking about the next thing. Something drops, next thing, let's go. Yeah. Because that's the game. Like, you always, like, there's always going to be the next person trying to take your spot.
Yeah.
And that's why I think there's certain people that are threatened by me because they think that I'm trying, and I am coming for their spot.
You're coming for their spot. Yeah. Let's stay on the social media for a second. What's your craziest DM you ever got?
Fuck. That's a good question.
Because I know, and excuse me to like
Should
us
I
men, we've done crazy things. You know what I'm saying? Not myself, because like I'm worried about getting screenshotted and all that type of dumb shit. But I'm sure that you've seen some crazy DMs.
Well, yeah, like guys always offering me to fly me out places to pay me to do things and stuff like that.
Things like what?
Like doing like on camera, like probably fucking someone and then watch like weird things, like weird sexual things. Like they'll tell me they'll fly me out to Europe, they'll fly me to LA, they'll fly me to New York, whatever.
Yeah.
And pay for everything if I do this thing. I get a lot of those.
I need to know what this thing is.
Like weird sexual things. Use your imagination. Anything you could think of.
Like piss on you, shit on you, shit?
Yeah, shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Feet people. There's a lot of big feet people. There was a guy
Wait a minute.
once.
So they want you to piss on them?
Yeah. And shit on them.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. There's one guy that wanted, like, oh, fuck, you're giving me flashbacks, man.
This is what I'm here for. Ricky, a.k.a. Flashback King.
There's a guy that's like, he wanted me to like shit in his mouth and shit, like shit play, like just weird like stuff. I'm like, people are into this. Like, wow. I'm into some freaky shit. But when it gets to like bodily fluids, nah, count me out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And these are all out of town guys.
Usually. In
town
guys. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Because, like, they're all usually the same kind of message, like...
Yo, shawty.
You bad. When you gonna let me pull up on that?
What's going on with the wazzle?
Oh, no, it's
So what's one of the man-damn type of phrases that you see in the DM that you're like, wow, you said that?
Just all that Toronto lingo. Like, we were just talking about that today. Just how, like, men, like, the lingo in Toronto, like, if some guy's like, yo, fam, like, I'm like, no, I'm 30.
Yeah.
I need an intelligent conversation.
Yeah.
To, like, stimulate my mind. And I can't with these kids.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But it's funny, man. It's entertaining. But you know what? Like, some of these people are really, really lonely, and I try and do my best to like answer people and reply back because I think that engaging with your fans is very important.
Yeah.
And a lot of my fans are men. I wonder why. But yeah.
So that brings me to another question, okay? Because I could sort of relate from this standpoint of doing the podcasting, and we have people, fans, supporters out there who stop us on the road.
Yeah.
Right? And we have like a lot of men who watch the podcast.
Yeah.
And with rappers, men have a lot of women who are their fan base and a lot of men who are their fan base. How do you separate, as a rapper out there and as an attractive female, how do you separate the stalkery guys from the fan base?
That's another thing that like I've learned is like you have to be really careful now with who you trust online. And like now when these promoters come up and they're like, oh, like you got to sell your tickets and blah, blah, blah. It's like I got into a point now where I don't think I can personally go and meet people because I don't know who I'm meeting now. And I get these messages and stuff like that. And it's like you get worried. And then now I found myself a lot more now looking behind me and like looking around because I never know. Like, especially in the rap game, people like to set people up a lot too. And what you were saying, like can't go live and stuff. And I think that live is such a dangerous thing today in today's age because you can see exactly where someone is at that moment. And someone can pull up and do whatever.
Yeah.
So.
I seen A.R. Paisley post. Big up to A.R. Paisley, right?
Did you see?
Is there something else?
No, I have the biggest crush on AR.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's like all over the news.
I feel like I'm like connected and I'm missing so much shit. But
there was Instagram pages that put up this big post like saying because of my Everything Toronto interview they posted that I had a crush on AR, and people thought that was so entertaining. Like, and that's the thing as a female, like, people focus on stupid things, like, who's she in a relationship with, who's she fucking, who's she beefing with. It's never about the music. Like, let's make it about the music.
Yeah, well, you know, I try to keep it music and life, but, you know, we go all over the place, right? And even let's stay on that for a second, crushes, right? I heard you spit a bar about a Nana Goody crush.
Say she's taking over. Goody gang all day. Nana out here, she look good. She don't got time to play.
I do. Oh, yes. Biggest crush.
I was listening. I was going through the bars, and I was
really
like,
appreciate
interesting.
That. Yeah, no, that song was before me and Goody were friends. Okay. Me and Goody became actual friends now. Like, me and her, I fuck with her so heavy. Yeah. But I was like the biggest fan of hers. Like, when I started in this shit, I saw Goody's stuff, and I thought she was the best rapper in Toronto, and it made me so mad when people are comparing her and Chromazz. So I'm like, how are you guys comparing? Because going back to the Young M.A. thing, I think Nana has that influence as well with her rap. So I was always so mad, and that was a big thing. I was like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm gonna be a rapper too, because I can't stand that certain people are getting shine when there's so much talent in someone and they're not. So Goody Gang all day. Okay. All day.
Goody Gang. That's we love hip hop alumni too.
Yes, you know, and shout out, and I will always be Goody Gang, and there might be a track coming soon.
Okay. Nice. I like to see that unity. Free nipple campaign.
All day.
Right?
All day.
Can we elaborate a little bit more about that? The grievances that you had on social media when it comes to that?
Still having it. I'm blocked on Facebook right now because I posted my Spotify.
Really?
Like, I got approved. My artwork got approved, like with distro and everything. So Apple Music's posting it, Spotify's posting it. Everyone's posting that album cover. Right. There's album covers that are worse than that.
Yeah.
Like, there's no nipple. There's a little underboob, whatever. But I didn't think that I was gonna get in trouble for it.
Underboob never hurt nobody.
No.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. You need underboob in your life.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, like, I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off that, like, I'm being discriminated against because I'm a woman, and it's like, oh, it's tits and blah, blah, blah. Like, you got to see the artistry behind it. Like, it's it's 2020. Like, who gives a fuck about tits?
Yeah, that's crazy. So you're blocked on Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. Not Instagram yet, but when it drops, like, I have another photo that I'm going to post. Like, I don't give a fuck.
And even when I click on the music video, it takes me to proceed.
Yeah, and that's another thing. So we believe that it was a bunch of haters that attacked my page. Flagged, basically. Yeah, because it was... I have my beliefs of who it is, but I don't know. But it's a bunch of haters because... they had to have reported me, and they went and did everything. They went through my whole page. They did my whole YouTube page, everything. So now Bounce as well is 18A. And I had a YouTube ad going, and it got taken down. So I bet you it would have been at 100K right now. But my ad, it got flagged. It got stopped for a while too. So people are fucking with me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, man. But it is what it is. I learned my lessons. Yeah. Maybe the next one I'll keep it a little bit more PG, but it's my branding. And I'm not going to compromise my branding for society's sensitivity. Like, fuck that. It's art. It's my art. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And did you hear that one song, Rated R, on the album?
Yeah, and that's like, there's a lot of bars going on in there, right? I'm trying to think. There's no video for that?
Not yet. No. Not yet. We have plans to shoot 3 videos off this project. And that's going to be that until the end of summer, and then we're working on the next drop, which is fall.
I want to... Fuck, I got so many different things. Because, like, it's crazy. Like, I don't want to go, like, 2 hours talking about stuff.
No, man.
But, like, I really can right now. Like,
I can...
You have a video where you're doing a whole... Like, there's a whole fucking robbery going on in the store.
Still love you. That was my favorite. That was my first video.
Look, you ain't ready to be with anyone, but you should know you will always be my number one.
Is that a true story? Not the robbery part, the love part.
Yes, the whole thing.
Right, so, my bad, not the robbery part, right? The love part, like with like the Bonnie and Clyde, I'll do anything for you, right? So Can we go through that for a second?
You're gonna get exclusive then, because you're the only person that really has asked that question.
Yeah, let's get some exclusives.
That Still Love You is, and a lot of the song, any song that you hear on the album that is a love song is about a guy, one guy, who I fell so deeply in love with, and I got it back, but I got it back in a mind fuck. He mind fucked me, so it broke my heart.
Yeah,
and music was a huge release to get that to that point where now I can be like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
And especially with this album, like She Gone and Never Knew, those two songs are a big way of me saying goodbye and closing that door to that relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it still was going on until February 13th. February 13th was cut.
Yeah.
And I feel better about it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I think that artists should rap about true stories, because then people really relate to it and like can connect to your music a little bit more. I want people to hear my songs and be like, wow, like I feel like that right now, and I want them to like get through their shit with my music.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's a really dope video. The track is dope.
Shout out Steffi is the guy who shot it.
Yeah,
he's amazing, and like we shot that in 2 days. And I wrote the treatment for it and everything, and his girlfriend Rachel, she directed it, and everyone on board was amazing. Like, we worked really, really hard on that video. It sucks that the views aren't the greatest on that, but it was my first video. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a cinematic thing. And my next video that I'm planning is gonna be kind of like that, because the last two, Bounce and Pussy Riot, have been kind of like your commercial,
in your face,
shake your ass, get their attention thing. Yeah. Now I'm gonna focus more on the cinematic thing of it, and because that's like my nature. It's like no one's gonna touch me in videos in 2020. Believe that. No,
I'm digging the way that you got everything going on with a concept in the videos, and also coming from a background where you're working in production and directing behind the scenes. That definitely helps, right? And you know, you got a tight team behind you. That's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. And we've got a lot of stuff that's been popping up in the news. Right, like the whole Harvey Weinstein case. Yeah. Right now they're deadlocked. By the time this comes out, he might be convicted. He might not be. Okay. Yeah. But with everything that started with him, he sparked the whole #MeToo movement. Yeah. Right. Now, as a woman,
that's in film, because in music, it's still like music is. I don't think it'll ever die in music at all because of. Or film too. It's just every industry. Yeah. It's just that's everyone like, and that's why like I've rated R. Like let's talk about it instead of hiding it. You know.
So have you ever had to deal with some #MeToo experiences? Can you share one with us?
Yeah. Like I think that a lot of people think like as a woman, like, and especially someone that is very sexual. Myself, they think that it's just like, oh, I'll fuck anything, and I'll be with anything, and so people will invite me to their studios. Artists, I'm not gonna say names. Artists, producers invite me to their studio. I'll get there ready to work, and then they bring out the Henny, bring up the weed, and sit down on their couch, trying to make a move, and it's like, buddy, I came here to work and like make some music. Like I didn't come here to fuck you. Wow. Sometimes I'm feeling it, but I mean. It depends on the person. But I don't want that expectation anymore. And I think a lot of women going into this think that they're like meant, like there's this expectation, like, oh, like I'm going to do this for you, so you owe me this. And it's like, no, I'm going to do this just as much as you're going to do this. I can rap a lot better than a lot of guys here. Yeah. So, you know, it's just unfortunate that there's so much expectation for us to like do shit for
that's fucked up, because we don't have to deal with that. Like it's not like
it's getting better though, and you can wean those people out and you can see it too. Yeah.
And it helps also when you keep a tight team around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I've really figured that out, and like we've really narrowed down our people to like I've been through shit. I've seen my closest friends and have like not like jealousy, you know, and that's a big flag. And like I've dropped people that I dropped my best friend of 8 years because she said she was gonna out me to all the media outlets, like all my personal information. Wow. So you have to be very selective as to who's on your team, especially on the come up, because you never know who's gonna, like who's watching but angry watching, right?
Yeah.
Like even like look at Nipsey Hussle, like his own mandem, like his friend, like killed him. You know what I'm saying? And like I see that too, and especially with artists in Toronto, because I haven't been doing it this long, and people that have been doing it for years are mad at me because of like, how did she get to this point and I'm still here? Because I put the fucking work in. That's why.
Yeah. So. Wow. Do you see what do you see as the full glow up for you?
Like what's a goal? Like what's my goal?
Yeah, like when you see yourself like looking back, like shit, I've came a long way. Where are you at that point?
I think that if I can bring my mom to the Grammys, that'd be lit. That's a big goal. And like watching Jessie Reyez do that this year was very inspiring to me, to see her coming from Toronto, kind of taking the same path as me, but different. She has Remix Project and everything. Shout out Remix Project.
Yeah, shout out to Remix.
But just kind of seeing her, like, that inspired me. That's a goal, I think. I want to kind of branch out and go a little bit more, maybe go out to LA and New York and kind of see, like, kind of make the moves like Pressa is doing. I think that's very important because I have a lot of fans in the States as well, and it's hard to, get people up to shows here. It's hard to do that here, and I think there's a lot more support in the States right now with music. So that's another move that I want to make. Dope.
So what do you got coming up next besides the Rated R album? Yeah. What's up next? What's the next move?
March 8th, I'm doing a big show at Revival for International Ladies' Day with Lola Buns, Nanu, Goody, some other guys, Jelly Tunes.
Jelly Two Fly.
Yeah, Two Fly, Jelly Two Fly.
Yeah, that's also alumni.
Yeah. So we're all doing a show together at Revival, so that should be lit. Then we're shooting a video. We're starting to shoot the videos for the songs.
Okay.
I have all the treatments ready to go for the 3. One is pretty much booked.
Yeah.
We were gonna shoot it next week with a guy from Detroit, but we're just kind of figuring out last minute details with that. What else do I have? And then I probably have a single dropping in like April, May.
Okay.
Because I have one that was not put on the album that we're gonna kind of make a little bit better.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. We have plans. So like in between the albums, we're gonna like drop little singles here and there just to keep the momentum going and stuff. Because I have a lot of music that I want to get out in the world.
I'm digging it. I like to see the focus.
Yeah. But what did you think of like the sound and the flow and everything of the album? Like,
I like how you go from songs that you're rapping, and there's songs that I'm listening to where I'm like, okay, you're going on this wave here. And I'm not expecting you to rap, and then boom, you drop some bars. So I like how you mix the two different things. You know what I'm saying?
If you had an artist that you would compare it to, what were some artists that you would? Because I just out of my curiosity, because I do have inspiration on the album for people.
I can hear the Drake inspiration, right? Where you're going from rapping to singing. Yeah. Because you're doing both.
Yeah.
Right? You're the one singing on those hooks, right?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like I can hear a little bit of the Cardi B influence. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't catch the Young M.A. stuff until you're telling me now.
Yeah.
Right? But I hear you. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think it's like a different sound that could potentially be a new Toronto sound?
The only thing I'm going based on those different names that I'm referencing is the way that you sequence from song to song and stuff like that, or like maybe the way that you might structure a song. But the sound I hear is yours itself.
Yes. Okay,
you know
cool.
What I mean?
Okay, thank you.
Your voice is distinct. I'm not like, okay, she just sounds like somebody else.
Okay,
you know
cool.
What I mean? You're not like fucking totally wetting your whole fucking voice with hella auto-tune. So
and they all
like,
don't sound the same. Either, because that's a hard thing in an album to make, is like every song sounding the same. Like I want it to have flow, and I want people to like put it on and be like, this is a vibe, and then another vibe. You know what I'm saying?
And there's content there.
Yeah.
Right?
And
like
it shows the range as well.
You got your songs where you talk about shaking your ass and making some money and stuff like that, like the fun shit. Yeah. Right? And then you get in depth when you get into songs like love songs and different things like that. You talk about your life, right? So I could really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're doing a great fucking job.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming from you, like that's such a big compliment. So well, thank you.
I appreciate you thinking that coming from you is a big compliment.
Straight up. You are very much like someone that, like a critic in Toronto, that artists respect and what you say and everything like that. Like anything you've said that I've heard you talk about artists, I'm like, yes, like you're right. So thank you for that. Like on behalf of every artist in Toronto, thank you.
No, I appreciate that, and I appreciate that you're out here and you came through to talk to us, share your story, and be so candid with us, and that you're out here doing your music and showing and improving what focus and good music can do.
Thank you.
All right. So give the people your social medias, like where the people can find you social media wise, as well as like your music and stuff like that.
So Raxx Official Music, RAXX Official Music is my Instagram. On Spotify, there are another couple of Raxxes, but I'm the best. RAXX on Spotify. You'll see my picture, my album cover, and my profile picture, as well as like everything else.
Dope. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me. And Raxx. I will be back anytime.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Raxx in the motherfucking building. Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good interview.
Yeah.